Good morning, children. Today again I will start with Act 1, Scene 2. In my previous scene, I had discussed with you Antonio's melancholy. Antonio is found sad and he's a rich merchant of Venice. He is sad because of unknown things. No one knows the reason of his sadness. His friends Salarino and Salarino they try to find out the reason of his sadness, and according to them, he was sad because of the ships which are sailing in the sea to different parts of the world. On the other side, now in scene number 2, Portia is also found sad, melancholic, and her sadness is because of the casket system devised by her dead father. Portia is sad because of the casket system. Casket is actually a jewelry box, okay, and there are three caskets: gold, silver, lead, and anyone who chooses the right casket which has Portia's portrait can marry Portia according to her dead father. Her dead father had made a system which helped Portia to marry a right person. That is the reason of her sadness, and she is sad because she cannot choose anyone of her choice and cannot reject, moreover reject the person whom she doesn't like. Now in this scene, at number 1, scene 2, this scene takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Portia and Nerissa, these two are present in this scene and they're talking to each other. Portia, by my troth, Miss honestly, truly, Nerissa, my little body is heavy, weary means tired of this great world. Truly, Nerissa, my little body is tired of this great world. Nerissa. Who is Nerissa? Nerissa is a servant of Portia. You would be sweet, madam. You would be tired, dear madam, if your miseries, if your problems, mishappenings were in the same abundance quantity as your good fortunes, and are yet, for aught I see, for often I have seen, they are as sick that surfeit with too much. People also suffer who have too much. People also suffer who have too much, as that they have starved with nothing, and they suffer like the poor who have nothing. It means rich people who have too much also suffer like the poor who have nothing. It is no mean happiness, therefore, to be seated in the mean. It's not like that richness makes you happy. Okay, people, those who don't enjoy their wealth, they also suffer a lot. It is no mean happiness, therefore, to be seated in the mean. Superfluity means sooner by white hairs, but competency live longer. She means to say that the man who has too much wealth soon becomes gray haired, but he who has just enough wealth lives longer. Are you clear, children? Portia is telling to Nerissa that Portia is sad because of the great world, the works she has to do. Nerissa says, yes, you would be tired, because if your miseries were as equal as your happiness. People, those who have too much, also suffer like the poor who have nothing, who starve with nothing. It is no mean happiness, therefore, to be seated in the mean. Means it is not like that the people who have too much are happy, and rich people they soon get gray hair than the poor ones who have enough. Poor ones live longer than the rich ones. Portia, good sentences and well pronounced means good words and well spoken. Nerissa, they would be better if well followed. My words would be better if they were well followed. Okay, now next page. Portia. If to do were as easy as to know what were good to do, chapels had been churches. It means if to do is as easy as to tell to everyone. We all know what to be done. If to do were as easy as to know what were good to do, chapels had been churches. Means if to do good is as easy as to know what is good, as to know what is good, then chapel is actually a small place of worship of Christians. Then chapels would be churches. Chapel is a small place and church is a big place. So chapels would be churches. If to do is as easy, if to do good, actually if to do good is as easy to know, then beta chapels would be churches and poor men cottages will be palaces. It is a good divine that follows his own instruction. A good priest is a priest who follow his own instructions. I can easier teach 20 what were good to do be done, but one of the 20 to follow my own teaching. I can tell 20 people what is good, but I will not be one among them to follow my own teachings. Clear? The brain may devise laws for the blood. Our brain makes law for the body. Our brain makes law for the body. Our brain controls the body. But a hot temper leaps over a cold decree. A man, or an over ambitious man, okay, an impulsive man breaks the law. Like the but a hot temper may desire laws for the blood, but a hot temper leaps over cold decree. Such a hare is madness. The youth like a hare, like a hare who breaks the trap and runs away. So to skip over the mashes of good counsel, the cripple. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me a husband. But this reason will not help me to choose me a husband. Again, beta, you will come to know that she is sad. She's keep brooding over the concept of casket system. Her father has made casket system and now she cannot choose anyone of her own choice. She replies to Narisa, to do good is as if to do good is as easy as to know what is good. Then the chapels would be churches. Chapel is a small place of worship and church is a big place. And poor men houses would be palaces. A good priest is a priest who follow his own teachings. She says, I can tell 20 people what is good, but I will not be one among the 20 to follow my own teachings. Clear? Then she says here, the brain actually makes laws for the body. But a hot tempered person, an impulsive person breaks the laws. Okay, like a hare who runs away from the trap. It's given here, no? The brain may devise laws for the blood, for the body, but a hot temper means a man with the ambitions jumps over a cold decree. Actually here breaks the decree, law. Such a hare is madness. The youth too skip over the mashes of good counsel. Okay, and same is the case with the hare. Okay, hare always run away from the trap. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me husband. These reasons will not help me to choose me a husband. Oh me, the word choose. For she's cursing the word choose because she cannot choose, neither she can reject. I may neither choose whom I would nor refuse whom I dislike. So is the will of living daughter, curbed by the will of dead father. A living daughter, a live daughter who is living, whose life is controlled by a dead father of Portia. Is it not hard, Narisa, that I cannot choose one nor refuse none. Okay, it is very difficult for Portia to not to choose a person of her own like and rejects the person she dislikes. Now, Narissa, your father was ever virtuous. Your father was a holy man. Narissa replies to Portia, Portia, your father was a virtuous, very holy man and a holy religious man. At their death, have good inspiration. He had good thoughts when he died. Therefore, lottery, the system, the casket system that he had devised in these three chests. Chest means boxes of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning chooses you, whereof who chooses the right chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen by any rightly, but one who shall rightly love you. And the person who really likes you, who really loves you, will choose the right casket. But warmth is there in affection towards any of these princely suitors that are already come. Do you like any of the suitors who have already come in this palace? Now, children, many of the suitors are waiting to get their turn to choose the right casket. Narissa is asking Portia if she likes any of them. Portia, I pray thee, overname them, and as thou namest them, I will describe them. Please tell me their names, and I will describe them. According to my description, you can judge my affection. You can judge my love for them. Portia comes to know from Narissa that there are many suitors waiting for their turn to go for the casket system. And she also inquires that if Portia loves any of the suitor. Portia says, you please tell me their name, then I will describe them, and from my description you will come to know about my affection for them. Narissa, first there's a Neapolitan prince. First is a prince from Naples. Portia is a princess, and different people from the different corners are coming to marry her. They want to take part in the contest, and so that they can win Portia.